It's really nice and peaceful here. Hindi ko lang alam bakit kung kailan nag-start kami mag-film. May construction na naman. But otherwise, it's a very quiet neighborhood. Today, we have a brand new house and lot for sale in Ayala Alabang Village. But first, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and click on the bell so you get notified for whenever we release new YouTube videos. We're on Facebook, so make sure you hit like and see first, and follow us on Instagram at Presello_official. My name is Julia, and welcome to another Presello open house tour. And before anything else, you see the Maserati right here. If you or anyone you know wants to test drive this beauty, make sure you go to the Maserati showroom in BGC at the corner of 32nd and 4th Avenue. Okay, let the tour begin. So from the front or from the road, you can see that you have a rather striking facade here with a very wide gate that fits around 3 to 4 vehicles, depending on what kind of vehicles you have. So it's partially covered, and then you have a side gate over to the left. Then you have here, of course, your main entrance, your pedestrian gate, and a corner garden, which goes all the way round to the back. So there's nothing in here for the meantime, but you can see that you have a lot of space, and it is quite a length for a garden, right? Okay. So let's go through the main entrance, which is nicely which is nicely framed by the adobe wall over here. Okay, now before we go in, this house faces the southeast. So the sunset is at the back, and then here in the morning, you have that beautiful morning sun. Oh, thank you, wind. It opened the door for us. But this is the main entrance. It's a nice and solid wooden door with vertical lines. And then you have a modern lock and... Oh, actually, you should see it from this side. So as we go in, check this out. It's like a hexagonal doorknob. That's pretty cool. Okay. So this is your foyer. So you can see you already have this Tree of Life art piece over here, and then an outlet. So if you wanted to put a console table over here with a mirror or something, you can totally do that. Right next to your main entrance, we have bedroom number 1, or a den. So for the sake of this video, although you could definitely turn this into a bedroom, let's just call it an office or den. You already have your outlets on the wall about 1 meter off the ground, so you can put an entertainment shelf over here. You have outlets on every wall, basically, except for this one. And then windows on 2 sides. Really, really nice as an office because it's right next to the main entrance, and you have a view of whoever is ringing the doorbell. Right next to this room, we have the toilet and bath, which also acts as your guest powder room, although it's not a powder room, it's a full toilet and bath. So you have your square sink, your water closet, and your enclosed shower space. Take note, this has really high ceiling, which is something that you can save for the rest of the floor as you can see. This part is high ceiling, and that is really high ceiling. Okay, so before we continue, when you look to your left, we have here, I closed it. There we go. So this is where the panel is, and it's just, you know, this also acts as storage, and I think it's just brilliant how they hid it behind this wooden accent wall. And then this is, of course, your elevator. And then another storage room under the stairs, which also has a panel. Okay, now for your living area. So this is where you would entertain your guests. It's a huge area, both in width and height. So it's quite impressive. I mean, like, enormous. The scale of it is just, it dwarfs you a little bit. And then what's nice is, despite this being really like open, you have these sections of the house that are more intimate. So in here you have another sitting room, and I love how you can just have more private conversations here when you close the glass panels, right? And then you have a view of your side garden and your lanai. So it's just nice and intimate without being closed off because everything else is glass. Right next to your sitting room, you have the dining area, which feels the same. Again, if you close all of the glass panels, it's more intimate, but not closed off because you can still see your guests from the living room, from the sitting room, and the kitchen. Speaking of kitchen, the light is just flowing in here so nicely. So you have a center or an island counter, which is where your stove is, as well as your range, some storage underneath, and a bar here in front so that people can sit while you cook. Sit and watch while you cook. So comment down below if you like entertaining people as you cook, or if it's something that you wished you could do, pero sa ngayon hindi pa, because that's me. Okay, and here we have an L-shaped counter. This is where your refrigerator will go, of course. Lots of space, and if I haven't pointed it out, I haven't pointed it out. These are quartz surfaces because look at how they round out. So it's also the same for here. The corners are rounded, so it's man-made material. Okay, again, more storage. You have your sink here with a window for a view of your side garden if you wanted to put a garden there, and then more storage. There's still more to explore over there, but let's check this one out because the sun is just calling me. Because just look at this swimming pool. So your swimming pool is framed by these wood-like tiles. So it has a nice contrast against the light blue pool. Is this Silurian? No, it's a very light kind of blue. It's like an Arctic blue. There we go. And then you have the stairs here to go down. It's very straightforward. And then right next to that we have the lanai with a ceiling fan. That's very nice and chill in here. And if you needed to take a shower just before going into the pool, or just after your dip, you will find that here. So you have your shower. Meron lang mga maintenance tools ngayon, but this is your outdoor shower, and then your maintenance for the swimming pool. Even this side is landscaped. And then over here, we have a side gate. What is this? We have a side gate that leads to your service area. So you have your tank, your pressure, your built-in sinks. So we have 2 sinks. Very solid. Concrete siya with tiles for the surface. Lots of space underneath. And then another side gate, which leads back out to your 3 to 4 vehicle carport. Again, lots of space. And then here, we have the daily kitchen. So counter space, same surface as the one in your formal kitchen. So your formal and daily kitchen are pretty much the same, just different in scale. Your sink, and then this is basically your service area, right? So this is your staff quarters. You have a lot of space, you have wardrobe, and a huge window. Like this window is just, it's huge. And an ensuite toilet and bath. And this, although, again, more storage. Okay, you probably wouldn't be able to appreciate the scale. It's also high ceiling, white walls, echo. So you have a lot of storage. And then this door goes back out to your kitchen. So it's a very continuous flow of traffic. Right, so you go around these certain areas, you go to where it's kind of compartmentalized, and that's really, really practical. Then you have this huge space over here that everyone can just use, pass through, etc. Okay, so that is your ground floor. Let's now head up the second, but first, again, make sure you hit like, click subscribe, and if you need us to help you sell your property, simply go to our website and look for the tab, Sell My Property. So your stairway actually, your stairs are really nice and your stairway is really wide. Like it's wide. 2 people can climb up here, conversing, looking at each other, and it's not a problem. Also, the steps are nice and it's a little bit lower than standard, so it's very comfortable. But it's not señorita, it's almost señorita. Okay, so here on the second floor, again, of course, you can go up the third, but we're gonna explore this floor first. And here we have several doors. Well, technically elevator though. So this is where your elevator landing will lead you. And then here we have bedroom number 1. So you have lots of wardrobe space over here. In fact, it's the entire wall. And speaking of entire wall, this one is just windows, which lets you see the front of your property. And then on this side, you have 2 huge windows. And then this wall has your ensuite, toilet, and bath. So the door is actually consistent with the main door. It's just a smaller scale. You have your sink, your water closet, and your enclosed shower space with an awning window. Then right next to this one, this is making me a little hungry. Kind of looks like donuts. All right, so this one is bedroom number 2. There we go. So again, you have lots of space, although this time there is no built-in wardrobe, but you have a huge panoramic window, which again has a view of the front of your property, so you can see your neighborhood and all the trees, as well as on this side. And again, an ensuite toilet and bath with your enclosed shower space, your water closet, and your sink. And then your wardrobe is on this side. So it might not show in the video too much, but this is leather-like laminate. So yeah, it's laminate, but it looks like leather. Okay. So the second floor isn't like this part, for example, it's just open space. So you would think, nah, well, why would you waste that space? It's not wasting it. You have a lot of space, so you might as well use it vertically, right? And this makes the space feel so much more enormous, even if you can't step on this area. Comment down below if you're a fan of open spaces like this one. Okay, bedroom number 3. Again, lots of space, lots of outlets on every wall, very strong air conditioning unit, and again, another panoramic window. These are some very good windows, I might add. And then your ensuite, toilet, and bath with your sink, water closet, and enclosed shower space. And then your wardrobe is a little bit different in configuration. This time it's an L shape. So 2 sides. And then on this side, actually this bathroom is a little bit different. It has a different textured tile. And at the end of the hall, dun, 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 we have the master bedroom. And oh my goodness, that sun is gorgeous. You have a lot of space. It's my ADHD talking, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just so drawn to how nice the sun is hitting the texture that I'm seeing. We have a lot of space. In fact, so much space that you can put a seating arrangement here. And of course, you have an ensuite, which goes very well with an enormous master bedroom. So you have a bathtub, a bidet, a water closet, a huge enclosed shower space. Well, when I say huge, I'm saying it's not just like, you can fit a lot of things in there. Plants, you can fit plants. And then here you have your his and her sinks, and this, your wardrobe. So you have storage all around. You have a huge vanity over there, and an island counter, again, for storage. So just imagine your things in here as you are preparing to leave for a night out. Look at that, it's so pretty. Okay, so that is it for the second floor. Actually, second floor and ground floor pa lang, parang kompleto na siya eh. Kasi we've already gone through 4 bedrooms, right? But we're not done. Oh, look at how the sun is casting shadows everywhere in the house. Okay, so your third floor is basically for entertainment and storage. So over here we have a spacious storage room. So you have some breakers over here, a window, of course, we don't want, and an exhaust. Kasi storage room, di ba? Ayaw mo mag-amoy kulog. The elevator does go up to this floor because some of the rooms, like this one, you could turn into a family room, an office, a playroom, a theater, a gym. Imagine working out here with this view. That is really sweet. So yeah, the elevator definitely should go up to the 3rd floor. Because this space is so versatile. And then this one is another bedroom. So again, you have wardrobe space over here, a vanity, more windows. So these ones you can open, you can move them, and then this one is fixed. You can also open these. And then it comes with an ensuite, toilet and bath, really. Sink, water closet, and shower space. In contrast to the high ceiling room from under this one, this has a more intimate vibe. So studies have shown that some people like high ceiling and some people prefer lower ceilings because it makes them feel safer, makes them feel more cozy. I forgot what it was called, but it's a design theory. If you know what I'm talking about, comment below. Okay, time for a recap. You have 675 square meters of floor area and then 555 square meters of lot area. 5 bedrooms, each with their own ensuite, toilet and bath. A den on the ground floor, multi-purpose room at the top floor. You have an elevator which you can access from the ground floor all the way to the 3rd floor. A living area, a sitting room, dining area, and kitchen that are all compartmentalized, but you can also open them up at the same time if you want a more open layout. A lanai, a swimming pool, a service area with a male and female staff quarters, and a 3 to 4 vehicle carport. And all of this is in Ayala Alabang village. So if you're anyone you know who's interested in a place like this, send this video to them or send us a message. Or go to our website at www.presello.com. Invest in your future. Invest with us. Invest with Presello. Hey guys, if you haven't already subscribed to our channel, make sure you click here. And if you want to see more house tour videos, click right here. And we also have this new thing called Working Lunch with Presello, where I and a few random people talk about a few random things related to real estate. So if you want to join in on the conversation, make sure you click right here. Okay.